He accredited salvation to you. You owe him to clean it up.
Good morning, everybody. I apologize. I was just watching me some TD Jakes, and I love Bishop TD Jakes, by the way. Put some respect on that man's name. Anyway, I was just watching him. He's my favorite. I mean, I just can't get enough of him. But anyway, he was just saying some things or whatever that just, really, put something on my mind. You know what I mean? He was talking, and he was saying, okay. He was saying it from a comical point, but he was like speaking to himself like, okay, let me take a break. Let me go over here. Let me get a drink of water, cool out, slow down, woo woo woo, woo woo woo, you know what I mean? Pull up my pants, etc. But anyway, like I said, he was being comical. However, we go through those things in life. Sometimes we have to remind ourselves. We have to remind ourselves that, you know what I'm saying, everything is not going to be perfect. In fact, there is no perfect. There is no perfect being. You understand? We can't even draw a perfect line, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? There is no such thing as perfect. Now, of course, the Bible teaches us that Christ was perfect, okay? And we try to come as close to that example as we possibly can, but we cannot be perfect. So no matter how much you try to push yourself, no matter how much you try to get it right, we can come as close as we possibly can. But, you know what I mean, it's not going to ever be as, you know what I mean, it's never going to be perfect. So don't beat yourself up because it's not exact. You understand? I want you all to keep in mind, you know what I'm saying, we don't always have to push ourselves over the top, over the limit, or to the limit, or whatever, you know what I mean, because, or to that breaking point, should I say, if you find yourself stuck, it's okay to, you know what I mean, pause, rest, rejuvenate, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes just that. After all, we are human, you understand? We are not robots. And speaking of robots, you know how they do robots, and it's the reason why. Robots are filling up the earth. Robots are taking over jobs, you know what I mean? They're actually depleting many humans from many of their jobs, etc., whatever, and robots are taking over. That's because man can take and, just digitally program a robot for 7 days, a month. You know what I'm saying? 365 days if they so will, you know what I'm saying? And just as long as they, you know what I mean, calculate in there that a scheduled routine, a maintenance routine, etc. You know what I'm saying? Just so they can just, quirk it up or whatever, and then it goes for another 365 days or whatever. So it's like, really, you know what I'm saying? They're just wiping us out altogether. You know what I'm saying? And that's something to be mindful of. But anyway, it's like, you know what I'm saying? We're not robots. You know what I mean? So, yeah, like you say, get a drink of water. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, we got to get that drink of water. We got to get nourishment. We got to eat. Sometimes, you know what I mean, I'm going to take but anyway, sometimes I sit here, I work on things that I work on, you know what I mean. I do my writing, I work on music, I do a lot of things. And before I know it, days, and no, I say this is days that I do this. But hours have gone past and I have not eaten, I have not taken my medication, I have not done a lot of things that I know that is in my daily routine that I'm supposed to do. And it's like, that's because I push myself or overexert myself. Because it's not a bad thing that you push yourself because we're supposed to be motivated. We're supposed to be motivated to get things done in order to, you know what I mean, succeed, in order to achieve success. That's not a bad thing at all. So please don't get me wrong. But when you overwhelm yourself, when you over exceed what you're trying to do or accomplish, then there comes the problem. Because now you have overdone it. You have taken away. And it's like, oh my God. It's like you can be so anxious you can barely get sleep at night. Then when you don't get the sleep at night, then you get up the next day, then you trying to, you know what I'm saying, make a quota, as you will, you know what I'm saying, and you trying to do this and that or whatever. Don't you know that you steady draining more and more out of yourself or whatever, and you know what I mean, you're messing, you're making it worse for your health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, because while you're doing all this, you're working on your different things, your goals, etc., or whatever. That's not giving time to God. So that's why I say spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Take time, meditate. You know what I'm saying? Drink you some tea, pray, read the word if you're into reading your word. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I would listen to CD Jakes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's not all. I read my word as well. But anyway, you listen to something, even if it's not CD Jakes, a motivational video, something that's positive, something that's gonna keep you, you know what I'm saying, focused, and just say, it's gonna calm you. Even if it's just meditating music, something to make you realize and make you feel more lively and like positive, like I said, because you need to know that you are human at the end of the day, and you don't have to push yourself. You know what I'm saying? I won't say push yourself because, like I said, I keep saying it is okay to push yourself. It is okay to, you know what I mean, want to go for the gusto. It is good to want to achieve. It is good to be motivated. But do not overexert yourself. Do not overwhelm yourself. That's not good. You know, it's not good for the brain. It's not good for the heart. It's not good emotionally. It's not good. I know because I have been there. And I have suffered from, I would say several, but a couple of strokes at least, you know what I'm saying? And when it came down to it, I realized what I learned, that it was neurological, you know what I mean? Neurological related. But anyway, it's like, wow. And it's like, for me to be so young, but actually those things doesn't have an age on it, so it does not matter. It's not age discriminative. Am I saying it right? You know what I'm saying? It does not matter. So you don't have to overdo it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and if you find yourself in a place where you're stuck and you don't know what to do next, or as they say, you have writer's block, you have brain fog or whatever, it's okay. That's a real good sign that you need to rest. You need to take it easy. You need to take a break. Get you some rest. Take a day off. Sleep. Rest. Go for a walk. Do anything but work. You know what I'm saying? That's a sign you need to take a break. I wanted to say this. At a typical 8-hour job, it's typically 8 hours, with the exception for those they have like 12-hour shifts and, etc. Or those do doubles, whatever. But anyway, in an 8-hour job, I believe that there's like at least 2 15-minute breaks. It may be more, but at least 2. And then you have a half an hour lunch, or maybe an hour, however. But my point is, they give you breaks. So there's a reason for that. So that means that you don't go the whole 8 hours just going and going. You have to take a break. Remember, you're not a robot. Only a robot can go on and 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 on without taking a break, without saying, let me rest or let me recoup or whatever. No, we're human. We have to take breaks. You know what I mean? So again, if you find yourself in a place and you're stuck, you know what I'm saying, you have brain fog, you have writer's block, you don't know what to do next, you can't find your next thought or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Don't feel bad about that. Don't say, oh, well, what, I was laying in the bed earlier and glory to God. Anyway, God gives me like, downloads in my dreams, you know what I mean? It's like, okay. So I know like different messages, different topics I want to speak on or whatever. And I had a good one. But it's like when I woke up this morning, it was like on the tip of my brain. And it was like, I started like thinking about all the other things. I have a daily routine where I get up, I do my skincare, take care of my, hygiene. I do my exercise, I get my coffee, come right, work on my book, my lyrics, my music, whatever. Whatever else come, for the day, whatever. Sometimes I may watch me some TV. I don't know, whatever comes of the day. But I could not, after I woke up and that initial thought, and I was like, okay, well, what am I going to make my video about today? Do you know, I get stuck. I didn't know. I'm like, and it's like I kept trying and trying and trying and trying to think back to what I dreamed about. I was like, wow, I was just thinking about it. And then I was like trying so hard to imagine it, think it, pull it up, like, I couldn't get it. So that's what brings me to this video now. Like, you know what? Well, maybe it wasn't meant for you to bring it up, pull it up. I'm quite sure it's going to come up later. But that brings me to let you all know sometimes that's a sign. You got to take a break. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. So I know that you want to reach your goals. I know that you want to achieve your success. But hey, how good are you if you know what I mean, if you're mentally broken down, if you're emotionally broken down, if you're physically, let's just say, like I said, I had strokes, you know what I mean? So I was physically incapable. I could not move, you know what I'm saying? My right side was just messed up, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't write, I couldn't hold a pen, I couldn't feed myself, I couldn't do anything, you know what I'm saying? I was just limp, you know what I mean? So if I can't function, how can I function? If if that makes sense, you know what I mean? So what good are we to try to obtain any goal if we're not able to? You know what I'm saying? I hope that I'm getting to some of you, at least some of you. You know, I hope that you all understand me, and I hope that, you know what I mean, it's reaching you all. You know what I mean? But anyway, take your breaks, get your rest, do what you have to do, meditate, pray, talk to God. Read your word, listen to some calming videos, TD Jakes, whatever. There's a whole bunch of them on YouTube. I mean, I just go down the line. Everybody, express words. If you're into tarot, it's just so much. It's so much. I mean, I just can't. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. You know what I mean? Hey, find what you like. You know what I mean? I can throw out some names, but you find what you like. You know what you like. You know what I mean? Or you might just want to listen to some music. Listen to you some music. I don't care. Mary J. Blige, you know what I'm saying? Any type, hip hop, whatever you like to do, whatever you like to listen to. Listen to what fits and suits you. You know what I'm saying? But get yourself together and calm down and don't beat yourself up because you have not made your quota for the day. You understand what I'm saying? It's okay. Take a break. Take some time off. Rest. Get it together. Because you know what? Picture this. When you get your good night rest, when you wake up the next morning, God be the glory. When you wake up the next morning, you feel so much better and refreshed. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but taking it back, like I was about to say, when you don't get that good night rest or whatever, you be groggy in the next day or whatever. Then, but I know from experience or whatever, it happens to me a lot. Have insomnia all night, get a couple of hours sleep, and I still get up and push myself, which is not good. I mentioned that it's not good, but I still do it. But I, need to stop. And I'm speaking to you, but I'm as well speaking to myself. This is a reminder for myself as well. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Get that good night rest or whatever, and you get up and you refresh and you ready to, I can take on the world. I can do this. We can do this, okay? Anyway, y'all, I just want y'all to keep that in mind. Remember, you're human. You're not a robot. Take that break. You understand what I'm saying? And don't beat yourself up just because you ain't got it. You didn't get it, but you will. You understand? You will. So keep on pushing and keep on getting it. You understand? Like I said, keep on going, keep on moving, keep on showing, keep on proving, keep on winning. Don't be losing. Keep on doing whatever it is that you're doing. Okay? This is your girl Tamara Yvonne, and this is Prep Talk for You 101. And I hope that I have done a service for you. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Comment if you will. Share it with somebody else because somebody else could use this. Let's not be selfish, okay? And if you will, subscribe, join the community. Because over here, I want us to be a bigger family. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's always the more the merrier, baby. I want to see y'all. Don't y'all enjoy seeing me? I want to see y'all. Come on. Let's have that family reunion. That's what it's all about, baby. Oh, yeah. And if you feel generous, donate to my Cash App, and I will put the description down below. And I really appreciate it. So with all that being said, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. And thank you so much again. This is Tamari Vaughn with Prep Talk for You 101. And again, y'all have a blessed day. Peace.